All right, so what does a Shih Tzu dog, a nudist camp, and murder have in common?
Justice, justice, where are you?
Well, looks like, Linda, justice in this case may be in San Bernardino County, California, where apparently the neighbor who lived relatively near a nudist resort, it was called, is now under arrest for the murder of two of the nudists that were his neighbors that he had some long-standing beef with. So the end of September, end of August, they disappear. They aren't seen. And guess what else? Shih
And
Tzu Cuddles is missing.
Cuddles, right? Cuddles.
Cuddles.
I don't have a dog named
Yeah, I have
Cuddles.
no dog here. There's no dog in the building at the moment. So yeah, so the dog's missing. This older couple also missing, and tips lead to the neighbor. And what do they find at the neighbor's house?
Oh yeah, Michael Roy Sparks, who lived next to and if you're thinking about going there, I would suggest you not, the Olive Dell Ranch Nudist Resort.
Yes, bad PR for the nudist resort. That's
Yeah, he had barricaded himself into his house. The police had to use a drone and battering ram, and they find a bunker. And inside the bunker, the remains of the two victims who were visiting the ranch. That's Stephanie Menard, 33, Daniel Menard, 79. And again, Cuddles is missing. They also found other bones, Michael, that they have not been identified yet, whether they belong to the Menards or whether they belong to somebody else. But just a gruesome crime scene and all. And, you know, I've been wanting to do this, the stacking up of bodies. And I'm going to use some props I have borrowed. I don't know. I can keep stacking them up. I mean, the bodies keep stacking up here. But this is, my office in New York City, and this is dolls. Okay, they're not real. But my favorite show that I just started I can't believe I just started binge watching. I don't know why you told me. Only Murders in the Building, right? It opens. The first episode is like, let's face it, nobody ever discovered 19 bodies buried in the backyard of the 14-story apartment building. It's a rural thing. It's not a city thing to find a serial killer next to a nudist camp, right? You don't find that here in New York when you have, a lot of places that are, baths and
there are other
stuff,
problems, but that is not.
This is not one of them.
There's never anything good found in a bunker. Once you describe it as a bunker, you're destined to find some nasty, ugly things in there. And I have to admit, this is horrible, but one of my first thoughts was, the victims were 73 and 79, and they're at a nudist camp, and that's just not something I really want to picture.
But they didn't deserve to die. They didn't deserve.
Of course not.
And we don't.
Nobody looked that bad that they deserve to die. No.
Of course not. And I'm not
I did a
suggesting
story once when I was at Extra at a nudist camp.
You went?
Oh yeah, I'll have to dig up the story.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can
participate. I did not participate. That's what was kind of part of the fun of the story because I'm the only one dressed. I'm the only one in clothes.
You got me scared for a second because I couldn't picture that.
In a way that was, and if it wasn't shot in a way that was covering things, we had to add some banners after the fact. But they were like women playing tennis.
If you're not nude, then you become uncomfortable.
You know there's a rule here. You have to have your clothes off while you're by the pool.
I'm feeling intense pressure.
Anyway, so that's my experience with nudist camps. Not one person died, though.
Well, I hope that if Mr. Sparks did kill these two people, he is brought to justice. I don't know what sparked the feud. I know there was a tip that led them to his ranch next door. But no one deserves this, no matter where you are, whether you're in the city, whether you're out there. It is horrible, and we're going to keep following the story to make sure that the Menards get the justice that's served up to them, that, for their sake, and that Mr. Sparks also gets his justice served, Michael.